Metal Jesus, I'm back again with a really weird review that I hope you all are going to enjoy, and that is for a Dreamcast game like no other, and it's called Seaman. Now, for some of you, this game might sound a little familiar. You may remember a fish with a human face on it, and it looked really bizarre, and you're just like, I don't know what the hell that is. Well, I got a copy recently, and I thought it'd be really fun to do a review of this game. Now, for those of you that don't know, Seaman is a really interesting kind of virtual pet game. Now, hold on a second. It's more interesting than that because there's artificial intelligence built in this thing. It actually uses a specially built microphone that is required because you do a lot of talking with Seaman as he goes through his evolutionary stages. He learns about you, you learn about him, and it's really interesting. Now, to do this review, I wanted to do it right, and so I filmed myself over many, many weeks playing this game. And I challenged myself to really just dig into it and try to figure out all the secrets of Seaman. And one thing I learned is Seaman he's kind of a jerk. Let's take a look. Now, like any virtual pet game, the care and feeding of your little creature is the most important thing, and right off the bat you learn about heating the water tank and also how to feed Seaman. Later on, there's actually a separate insect cage that you will also manage and get different types of food for your Seaman. But in the beginning, Seaman is simply just an egg, and he feeds off this nautilus here, which will eventually turn into what's called a gillman. And for the beginning of the game, he speaks only gibberish.
Fish gun.
Now, thankfully, Seaman doesn't stay in that gibberish state for very long. As a matter of fact, only after about a day or two, he starts speaking English. And then pretty much the rest of the game is him interacting with you. He asks you some very personal questions, some not so. He tends to go political. He asks about the internet. He asks about your music taste, what you do for a living, all that stuff. And to keep things interesting, I chose to mess with him a little bit. So what you see here, it's just kind of me playing around with Seaman and seeing what his limits are. Let's go talk to the little bastard. Let's go play with Seaman. that never gets old. Of course they're suffering.
Please use the heater to raise the temperature.
They're always cold, every day.
So let us head over to...
Every single day they're cold. They need blankets. That's really stupid. They're in the water. Blankets wouldn't help. They need an automatic heating system. This is the game right here. Heat up the tank. Ooh. What are you doing? Seriously. Oh. Seaman took a dump. That's a dump right there. That's a grinder. That's a grinder. That's a dump. And they're gonna start complaining now.
I'm cold.
See?
Ugh, it's too cold in here.
How are you?
Wow. You're a freak.
He just called me a freak. Super freak. I'm super freaky! Do you like Rick James?
What's up?
Rick James, bitch!
All I have to say for now. I'll talk to you later.
Hello!
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Why are you such a dick? Penis.
Yes.
Penis.
Yes.
No, penis, not yes. Seaman doesn't understand me. Typical. He's gonna be a butterfly. He's gonna be a butterfly. That's my British accent, by the way. It's not very good. My wife tells me that all the time. Can I pick you up?
What?
Pick up. Pick you up.
No, leave me alone.
Too late. Ha ha.
Oh, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Hey, do I grab you? Stop grabbing me. Drop me.
And here's where I started to really get annoyed with Seaman because he was kind of pissing me off, and so I decided to mess with him a little bit.
Well then, what do you do for a living?
Musician.
You're a musician?
Yes.
A steady job as a musician, eh? That's pretty rare. Enjoy it while you can before the kids decide they don't like your kind of music.
Well, that's really negative. What the hell? I don't criticize you. Are you horny?
Yes.
He's horny. Do you have a penis?
Oh no, you're not getting off that easy.
I didn't ask you that to get off.
What's the matter?
I'm lonely, Seaman. Lonely.
What?
Lonely.
Well, don't you fret. Seaman is your friend.
It's true. He's got a penis.
Speaking.
Freaky.
Yes, let's get freaky.
Let's get freaky. Now at this point, I'm playing this game religiously. I'm coming down every single day, playing it for 5 or 10 minutes just to keep these little bastards alive, right? Just to, you know, keep them warm, keep them happy, keep them fed. They're kind of annoying, and wouldn't you know it, Drunken Master Paul shows up for band practice. This is Drunken Master Paul.
Hey, how you doing?
And I'm gonna show you a little bit of Seaman. Come here, dude. Wait, that sounds sick and wrong.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Dude, this is what you get up to when I'm not around? I'm gone for a couple of weeks. I find you in the basement shooting semen and talking to a controller?
It's pretty sad, I know. Grown men should not do this.
Grown men shouldn't do it with their friend on the couch sitting next to them.
Yeah. Seaman should definitely not come into that conversation.
Semen should not be shared.
No.
No.
Seaman. What does that mean?
It means, wait, they're gonna hump.
Uh-oh, they're gonna... See? Are you glad you came over today?
Semen porn.
Oh, yeah. This is what semen's all about. Making babies. Okay, this is not hot in any way.
No, gotta get lined up.
Kids, want to see something interesting?
Oh no, don't do it.
What the hell?
It is their peepees.
So they're passing semen right there?
They are passing semen.
Now they both look exactly the same, like they're related.
Yeah.
I mean, is this some sort of like creepy...
I think this is in Alabama. Swamps in Alabama. That's disturbing.
This is...
And that's a lot.
Yeah.
Dude,
wow.
His head's just gonna go...
Oh, they're both... Look at their faces, though. That's kind of creepy, isn't it?
I don't know him.
It's funny you came over on the day like today.
I know, of course. I want to go over and see Metal Jesus and hang out and maybe do a little video, and I find this.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Oh.
What happened? Is there cigarettes?
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Oh, he's dead.
You tell me which one.
Now that's some good sex if you kill off the other person, right?
He said, "Who the man?"
Look at that. Is this one dead?
It is. It's floating.
Wow.
It's gone belly up.
Okay. Oh, and he's shaking it off there. He's like, whoa.
Wow.
You demand. Man.
So what do you use your computer for?
Surfing porn.
So, you're something of a net surfer, huh?
Yes.
Addictive, isn't it?
It is.
We'll be talking a little more about the internet later on.
He knows all about surfing porn. Yeah. This is so weird.
Let's see.
Do you like Seaman?
Last time, do you recall that when you tried to move the...
Now, as you approach the end of the game, you're given the option to drain out most of the water, and then Seaman claws his way onto land. And what's the thing that he wants most? Well, to be set free. And that's what I did in this game, and I'm going to show you that. But I also want to say that the secrets of Seaman are given away at this point in the game, and I'm going to choose not to tell you what those are, because if you want to play the game and learn exactly what is Seaman and why does he have that human face, the game tells you at this moment, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's actually really interesting, and it involves reincarnation.
I have waited 1,000 lifetimes for this moment. Smell that? That's freedom. Freedom.
Now, you know, the weird thing was, in the end, I kind of liked the guy. It was weird. I mean, I know it's a game. I know it's fake, but you play it long enough and he asks you and responds to your personal questions just enough to where you feel like you kind of know the guy.
You realize you're talking to a fish, right?